The first power chord was an A. We added a second to it, and it created an A suspended second. Second power chord was a B. We added a fourth to it, and we created a suspended fourth. The third power chord was a C. We added a major third and a major seven, and it turns into a C major seven. The next power chord was a C sharp. We added a B and an E and created a C sharp minor seventh. The next power chord was a D with the fifth in the bass. We added on a major third and an 11 and created a major add 11 chord. The next chord was a C. We added on a D and an E and we created a major add 9. The next chord was an A. We added on a C and a B, which is a minor third and a ninth, and we created a minor add 9 chord. Next chord was a G. We added on an A and we created another suspended second, G sus 2. And the chord after that had F sharp by itself in the bass, and we added on a D, an A, and an E. So what we have created is a major chord with an added ninth, but the third is in the bass. Next chord was an F sharp. We added on an A, a B, and an E, and we created an F sharp minor 11 chord. Chord after that was an F. We added on a G, and we created an F sus 2. After that we had an E, and first we made an E suspended fourth by adding on the fourth A, and then we made an E major by adding on the third G sharp. So we had the next chord was an F sharp. We added on an A sharp, a B, and an E, and we came up with an F sharp 7 add 11. The chord after that was an A. We added on a B and a C sharp to create a major add 9. And the second to last chord was a B, and we added on a D sharp and an E to create a major with an added 11th. And we end the whole thing up on a C sharp minor 7. Okay, so I'd like to demonstrate with the sequencer what this sounds like with the two parts divided up. So I'll play with a heavy sound, the power chords, and the sequencer will play the picking part that I demonstrated before. And instead of having an ugly mess trying to play it all together with distortion, we have a nice collaboration of the two parts. And this is great when you're recording because you can add a lot of fidelity. You can have a great heavy sound underneath, and then with an acoustic or a super clean guitar you can do the picking, or that could be piano, whatever. It adds a lot of dimension to your writing. So let's hear what that sounds like. As you can see, our power chord has come a pretty long way. We started with some really basic nonsense, and we came up with some pretty cool sounding chords. Now, granted, the progression that I created for that exercise really doesn't make too much sense. So let me show you a little song that incorporates a lot of those chords and is more like a piece of music. I mean, you can use it for background to a vocal part, or it could be backing up a solo or whatnot, but it uses basic power chords that I'll be playing, and the sequencer will be playing the second guitar part. And check it out. Now we've created a very vast and dense soundscape by using this technique. We're taking up a lot of space. So it's important that you really listen to what the other players in your band are doing. For instance, let's say this type of interaction that we just went through was going on between bass and keyboards. It might not be necessary for you to play a moving part along with that. You might want to choose a soaring melody or some lush chords in the background. The point I'm trying to make is that you should really listen for space when you're writing. Listen for register and listen to what the other people are playing. This way you contribute what's right for the song as opposed to just worrying about your own little part. Remember, the song comes first. Yes, it is. This is my full-blown live setup, and I guess we should start with the guitars. These are the guitars I have on the road. They're all custom Ibanez guitars made of basswood, and as you can see, the paint jobs on 4 of them are really similar, and these paint jobs are by Dan Lawrence, who does some custom work for Ibanez. And basically, I have 2 7-strings. This one is sort of a prototype, and this is a main one that I use, and 3 6-strings on the road. There's string gauge is 9 through 46, and the low B on this 7-string is a 56, and they're Diodario strings. And the pickups are DiMarzio. As you can see, each guitar is the same setup, just 2 humbuckers, and they're all direct mounted into the body. There's no middle pickup at all, and the knob placement is so that my hands don't sort of knock into anything. Like on a Strat, you might have a problem with your pinky or whatnot. And these pickups were custom designed by Steve Blucher for DiMarzio. And basically one of the interesting things about these, as you can see on all the other guitars, is there's one 3-way toggle switch. And the cool thing is that in the middle position, you have the center 2 coils on, but they're still hum canceling. Gives a really sweet sort of scooped sound for clean passages, particularly. And the frets